I don't know. You tell me. It looks like it is.
We'll wait until because the beauty of YouTube is that you can make your own videos and cut stuff out. So we'll wait until we get a response. Hopefully we get a response. Find out next episode of DBZ.
Microphone testing.
I can hear. Okay, I hear you, Wilbur. I hear Vince. Okay,
Hello.
I gained a fist
Will
bump
turned
from
into
K
Tokido,
Sexy. Okay, so yeah, Will's Tokido now. So I don't know if that's like a thing, but can you see Will on your screen, Vince?
Unless he turned into Tokido. No, I
Okay,
cannot.
so it's a problem. Okay, so are we back, guys? Are we back? Okay, we're back. Okay, so can you guys remind me where I left off? I know I was talking about the Big Kahuna, but
Yeah, the bigger Kahuna, the sequel.
well, yeah, it is gonna be a sequel, but I need to know where I left off on ranting.
It's
But,
happening.
it's
And
happening.
you're a bitch if you don't want to play Alexis, the casual.
Oh yeah.
Okay, anyway, let me just give you the too long to read description. There's 4 qualifiers. The 2 top players for those qualifiers got into an 8-man bracket, and in the end, there's an 8-man bracket, and they played for money, prizes, and whatnot. It was a build-up. I mean, there was some bumps in the road, as in that people couldn't make it. There was multiple qualifiers. The cool part about it, there was last-minute qualifiers. There was another qualifier for a spot when Sean couldn't make it. And then the coolest part is the amateur hour tournament that happened in the end, too.
And that was probably the best part about it.
So hopefully we get another. I think if we do for 5, okay. Ooh, let me start talking. I'm getting excited about it. Let's talk about the process of how this tournament works. So here are 2. This is real. This is real talk, guys. This is shit that I should be talking to you guys about in a room with a shark tank behind me. But
Yeah, the secret sessions.
but then what we're gonna do here is that we're gonna talk about it, and everyone and these like 15 people in this chat room that are probably not even in here because it still says we have 0 viewers are gonna be able to listen. So this is 2 plans that I have. Okay, so let me just give you the first plan, which is we do it like we did it last year with just the 4 round robins. And now let me tell you that this is happening after Evo, and the only reason I'm doing this after Evo is because I'm testing who is gonna still be there after Evo. None of this bullshit where it's like, oh man, I think I'm gonna like take a little break, blah blah blah. Anyway, so it's like, nah, there's no breaks. You can't take breaks when you always gotta think. There's still the Capcom Pro Tour Cup going on. You know what I mean?
Capcom Cup Pro Tour.
Whatever. So fuck that. You know what I mean? Like you need to keep playing. You need to.
TPC.
This game just came out, so you need to keep playing, man. So it's just like
You do. You have to be consistent, especially early in the game.
so. This is the idea that we're going for, and then this is it might be a little pricey, but that's why we're telling you right now because it might be pricey, but there's gonna be some badass prizes, man. That's all I gotta say, man. So what's gonna happen is the first idea, like I said, was the 4 round robins. You enter them, and whoever gets the winner of the night gets the spot, blah, blah, blah. But the thing is, like, wow, what if we get, like, 40 people that are interested? You know what I mean?
Yeah, what if it's another 37-man round robin?
Like, what if it's a
666
6? Yeah.
rounds?
So,
Which I would have been down to play.
yeah, trust a lot of people. So the I can't talk. The alternative would be, why not we just do that? Let's just do a sign up. Like, okay, who wants to sign up for this shit? I need you guys to sign up now. I'll make some kind of website, like, and then like there'll be a deadline, whatever. This is the thing though. This is what me and K6 were talking about. Is that the reason we had to do it this way is because like it's gonna weed out the people that want to play and the people that don't want to play. So
Yep.
what we're gonna do is that there's gonna be in the beginning, if you want to play, you're gonna have to pay right away. So, I mean, you know me, like I'm for the fucking poor people, you know what I mean? But it's like, for something like this, I can't be like, oh, it's like a $3 deposit, or like, I mean, people fuck that. People are like, who gives a fuck about $3, man? But actually a lot of people care about $3. But since this is like a big event, I'm gonna work hard on it. I mean, I'm like, fuck this, dude. This is gonna be sick. So
I like it already. The first one was a pretty good success.
So
it was
what's
kind of
the-
weird
yeah.
towards the entrance, but
So-
I mean, otherwise it worked fine.
Yeah. So hear me out, people. So what's gonna happen is gonna be like, we're gonna do a big pot. Everyone loves money. You know what I mean? Even rich people love money. Poor people love money. I don't know. People love money, man. So of course,
Yeah, man.
last year's Big Kahuna, the pot was $300, right? The guaranteed pot was $300. Let's kick that up a notch. I don't know how much we are gonna kick it up because I still want to.
$301. See you there.
399 cents. See you all there. I want to add prizes, and I'm not just like we're gonna add the prizes we did last year too. The sick Mountain Dew, but we're gonna add some other prizes. So what I want to do,
Some weird, cool shit,
yeah. So I mean,
If you want to spoil it already, I don't know. still in the development
No,
phase.
no, we're spoiling this shit because I want people to be excited after Evo, man. And then I'm gotta read this scene. So what we're gonna do is I'm just pretty much read what K Sexy typed to me because I'm trying to look for it. But anyway, so this is the mastermind of K Sexy, and what's gonna be is let me find this thing right here. That's another thing. So pretty much we're talking about how we like the league. The league idea of the box arena was pretty cool, but then it had some bumps in the roads, had some hiccups. But yeah. But we want to do it where we spread the matches over a few months. So the plan was to start like soon and end it before Evo, which I don't think would be possible. But that's why I want to do it after Evo. And then but since like I think it would be good because everyone's playing right now. Everyone's playing. The game's new, the game's hot, and people are who doesn't matter if you suck. It doesn't matter. You're gonna want to play it because you like the game, and I want people to get good. And obviously the players like us, the veterans, are going to want to keep playing, and even like the up and comers, they want to keep playing. And then so we want the new people, we want the pop monsters to believe that they can be the next player. I mean, it's possible. This is anyone's game. It's a new game.
It's really true, man.
It's a new game, and if you put the dedication and time in it, I believe, man. You believe, okay? So, and then this will really, if this turns out how it will decide who the best in San Diego is. And pretty much the Big Kahuna 4 and the Ranbats, the Big Kahuna 4, the Big Kahuna, the Big Kahuna 1 and the Ranbats. If you think about it, who was the winner of all those consistently? It was Richard. So in the end, it was Will and Alexis in the end, back to back. Like the cover of Lethal Weapon. Anyway, so in the end, Richard was the winner. Richard was the supreme champion of Ultra, and sadly, no one can take that away from me. You can be like that, like Chaos in Marvel 2, like 20 years later, I'm gonna challenge you in your game. I'm pretty sure, and who gives a shit? Who gives a fuck, dude? And you still got scraped by Justin. You know what I mean? Like, don't be that guy, man. That's like the lead. That's our new saying now. Just don't be that guy, dude. But yeah. So the Big Kahuna 2 will show who's the best, man. And what we're gonna do is like it's not gonna be it can be like 20. It's gonna be like I'm gonna say it'll be $20 a person. That's a big amount of money. That to some it's whatever. It's to our salary folks, it's take my money. Fuck it, I'm not gonna show up. Just take the $20. But to people like me and everyone, that's a lot of money, man. But the thing is, the $20 guarantees you a spot, right, in the round robin. And what's gonna happen is I have to figure out how are we gonna have signups like one day, or I'll set up something like Eventbrite or like some kind of
Lightbright.
Some sort of thing where you can sign up, and the deadline time is like next Friday. So in the end, I know who's all in it, so we can make the final bracket. And I mean, and you really can't buy yourself in. So then we can generate the brackets. When finally we got all the money, everything, we can generate the brackets, and people know who they're playing. So then we'll split the rounds up in the months, so we know. You know what I mean? Like. So this Friday we're gonna play 4 rounds. Next Friday, every Friday we play 4 rounds if we can. You know what I mean? Which I do think we can do because we will have like 7 fucking PS4s with Street Fighter 5, man. So that shit will probably go by a breeze, man. And then, so in the end, you play until the end, and obviously whoever has the most like points, or like the top 8 players that have the most points will be the top 8 qualifiers. And the cool thing is, if there is a tiebreaker that like really affects, third strike wise, let's call it the third strike tiebreaker. If a third strike tiebreaker happens, then we'll play those matches out, and then they'll be like on stream, and it'll be like exhibition matches and shit. So, and then like I think, and the system, like K6 said, the system rewards people for sticking with the game and also staying in the event. You know what I mean? So and that's how he says he really sees it. That like this event will help people stick with the game. It'll just show the people that's gonna stick with it, and it's gonna reward the people who's gonna stay in it. So basically, at sometime after Evo, I will be taking signups. Maybe it's gonna be at the house. Maybe it's gonna be online. I'll make an SRK page. It'll be easier. Fuck, man. But something that's gonna have signups, and then there's gonna be no cap. There is no cap to this event. So you're gonna sign up, and then there's gonna be a deadline. And if you want, and if you don't make the deadline, and then you want to play in it, you might have to be like feed, like a finder's fee or whatever. I don't know, and then after that, we generate the brackets. We get this thing going. If we get like a lot of people, maybe we can have a 16-man bracket, or maybe we'll just stick to the classic with 8-man.
Nice, right?
Or maybe
I think 8 is a.
Or yeah,
it depends on how many.
Let's say we get like 30 people. Yeah, 8 people. But if we somehow go beyond a 60 man, 60 plus, we'll make it a 60 man. But that's like really pushing it. But in the end, I think it's gonna be like an 8-man bracket, okay? And then excuse me. So yeah, and then the prizes will be like obviously okay, 20. That's a lot of money. $20, like I'm gonna blow that all on hookers and shit.
I would.
Half of it, I don't know what's gonna go on, but let's get prizes, and obviously more shit at the house. But obviously we got the trophy guy. We got a trophy guy, which is pretty badass, man. So you're guaranteed trophies.
Pretty reliable, dude.
To me, the cool prize that I had idea is I want to make a customized stick for Big Kahuna 2, and then I'm gonna put it on a TE2, and that's gonna be one of the prizes for first place. So I already spilled the beans. So there's gonna be a TE2 stick, and then it's gonna be customized for the winner for the Big Kahuna. I talked to someone. Hopefully that person comes through. That person is already sketching up some ideas. I mean, that person has done awesome work. It can be a female or a male, but that person has done awesome work for me in the past. That person's done awesome work for the past for a lot of people and for the school that person attends. But I believe 100% in that person that will have a good idea. I am willing to pay any amount of money for it, and we're gonna put it on a stick. We're gonna get that shit printed out, nice plexiglass. It's gonna be sick. So first place gets that. I don't know what else we're gonna throw in, but like I said, it's gonna be $20. It's gonna be badass, customized with a TTF shirt. You know what? If you weren't here for the news, the TTF shirts are coming in, man. And then that was another prize. I don't know.
That's probably the best news of everything, man.
I don't know. It's just I'm excited.
I'm
excited for 5, and like I don't know. I'm excited for this. So Big Kahuna 2. I'll write more about that maybe tomorrow. Just save up your $20. All I gotta say is that it's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be fucking sick. Big ass round robin. I mean, if you don't believe in it, fuck. I'm pretty sure there's other people in other like parts of the city, parts of the states that would love the idea. Look at King of New York. The reason I started the Big Kahuna was because of King of New York. I think that's the most badass event ever.
Yeah.
And then I wanted to do it here. The Topanga League. I wanted to do it here. I tried. That thing was like I finished. We finished.
It happened. Hey,
yeah.
let's not take it away.
It happened, and it was a brutal, but it happened.
God, it was, yeah, man.
But I mean,
was that the first tournament where we had the mixer too for the commentary, or was that something else? Or was that the Big Kahuna?
No, that was the Big Kahuna when we had the mixer.
Yeah.
that was
great tournament.
Topanga League is we were still using like microphone socks, and
I hope it's set up for tomorrow. Wink, wink. So me and Toki can commentate.
Yeah.
But no wink. Set it up.
Okay. So So Big Kahuna 2, I'm excited for it. We're all excited for it. So that prizes, there will be prizes. There will be blood. It's gonna be sick. What the hell? Where is this? Level up sessions. I'm excited to bring back level up sessions. Those were a really big impact in the vanilla days. So the schedule is the days leading up to Evo. The Fridays that are not Ranbats. So the Ranbats start tomorrow, and they're gonna end in May. They're gonna end. So they're gonna end May 6th. Is the last. Is 1.6. It's supposed to be the last one if nothing horrible happens. So this is every other Friday, guys. So it's gonna be a Ranbat and then a level up session. A Ranbat and a level up session, and a Ranbat and a level up session, and so on and so on. So that month, so the June, like the month after the Ranbat, so June and like the first couple of the 2 weeks of July, right before Evo or something like that. Those are all going to be level up sessions. All those are going to be dead, and maybe like in the end of the month we'll have the end of June we'll have like a low roller. But the goal for TTF will be to get our San Diego players ready for Evo. That is my main focus.
Or any other tournament.
Or just
if you are traveling.
Or any tournament travel, or just to better yourself as a player. And how these will work is that tomorrow after the tournament, because next Friday will be a level up session, is that I'm saving all the results from all the tournaments, and then I'm pretty much gonna just we're gonna have like 6 sessions. Hopefully, Vince has been a pal coming through. Little J Flo has been coming through. Leo Meyer, one of Corey Bell's friends, said that he's down to bring a setup tomorrow. So
Thank God.
So what's gonna happen is there will be maybe 6 or 7. I don't know how many. I just need to know how many people are gonna be in it first.
Yeah, I'm not a math major.
And then we're gonna split them all up, and then pretty much you're gonna have 2 round robins in your groups. You know what I mean? Or we're gonna have like 2 rounds. So there's gonna be like 6 setups. So each setup will have like 8 people, right? and then those people are going to play a round robin. So like it matters how many people are in the pool. So the 2 players with the highest score or the 1 player with the highest score will be promoted, and then the 2 players and 1 player will be demoted. And then Jamal brought up an idea where like, how about the player with the highest score in Station 2 has to play like a player from the Station 1, but that had the lowest score. You know what I mean, to take his spot. But I don't know. It's still in the works, but most likely the first time we're gonna do that. We're just gonna do like the first 2, like the 2 players with highest score will ascend, the 2 with lowest will descend, and then we'll do another round, and it'll just be. And then if you're in the dungeon, as we will call it, you can't demote yourself. You know what I mean? You can only fucking.
Yeah.
So hopefully that works out for people. And then we're also thinking that if you we'll have people like Richard, Vince, anyone that knows a lot about the game. They can you can ask them questions and shit. Like a sit around, have a powwow. Like, this is what I think you did wrong, or maybe they can watch setups and shit. I don't know. I'm just really hoping to set our shit up. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be sick. So that's a thing I'm looking forward to. The level up sessions, it's probably gonna be like $2, man, or $1 even. I don't know. Like, all the money is gonna go to fucking, man. I totally forgot. Like, the more setups, like I just got my my gas, like the electric bill. I was like, this. I'm like, yep.
Out of control,
no, it's just like, I'm like, man, hey, dude, like, it's back, man. Like, vanilla days are back, dude. Like, who gives a fuck, man? It's just
just charge Justin more money, dude.
Yeah, only
Justin. It's all Justin. Yeah.
But no, it'll be like $2. I mean, and then if you want to play casuals, hopefully there'll be a setup for 2. Casuals will always be free. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna take away that from you guys, dude. You'll only pay a venue if there's events. That's all I gotta say, man. And that's how it's gonna be, man. I mean, it is what it is. And the Blue Light Special is another event coming up. Hopefully it'll do good. The Blue Light Special is
2 for 1.
We used to do that for Marvel and Vanilla, but hype matches before the tournament, and Jamal brought it up again. I don't know if he wants me to be saying his name, but this guy is a mastermind. That we're gonna put names in a hat. We're gonna put all these names in a hat, and then we're gonna pull 2 names out. So Triox versus Lord
Jumbo.
Jed. Yeah, Triox versus Jumbo. So and the people that put their names in a hat know already the consequences of that. You know what I mean? They know they have to fork up the money, and they know they have to play. So it's one of those things. But they're not gonna play that day. They're gonna play the next Friday before the tournament. So they have like a week to prep. You know what I mean? They have a week to prep to get ready for this money match. And the money match, there's a minimum of $5, but you can play any amount of money if you want. It's just you both agree on it. Go for it. And someone else brought up a point where they don't want to put everyone's name in the hat because they don't want to play top 8, they top placers all the time. So we want to make the hats tiers, so like a garbage hat and a top tier hat.
Yeah, the garbage hat.
The garbage hat and the top tier hat. So the
put
rule.
Me in the dumpster hat, man. Just put me in there.
So the rule was that if you made top 8 at a tournament, since there's only been 3 tournaments technically, if you made top 8 in a Street Fighter 5 tournament more than 2 or 3 times, then you are put in the other hat. So there are only 5 people in the top tier hat if they agree to play in there. You know what I mean? Which gives all the other players a fair chance. But then again, if you do make those top 8s, you will be replaced in the other hat. You know what I mean? So, and then in the end, I mean, you can only be if you want to succeed in your tournament career, and you get those consistent top 8s, you're gonna be promoted to that hat, man, the top tier hat. So that's a cool idea that we're gonna start. And then all the matches will be streamed before the tournament, so it'll be like an exhibition to get ready for the tournament. So I mean, a lot of people seem really excited about that. We need to invest in the Delmar Fair's around. We need to invest in another 10-gallon hat. So
for sure.
The bounty system. If you guys know, man, the bounty system is a pretty sick system that I don't know who started it, but I know OC was doing it, but I know Jamal was doing it back in the CO days, man, and he really loved that shit. So I want to start that back up at the house. So what the bounty system is, and I'm gonna kick it up a level. I'm gonna be a paper stacks for a couple of days. You know what I mean? Even though I told myself that I wasn't gonna fucking putting money in the tournament and shit, but whatever, man. It's just something that whatever. So what the bounty system is gonna be now is gonna be obviously, we've had 3 tournaments and all the top 3 placers has been Richard. So Richard obviously will be the first bounty. And the thing is, the bounties are gonna change. They have to change because, well, maybe they'll change a month. I don't know, or maybe whoever kills Richard is a new bounty. I think it has to be that. But anyway. So the point of this is that if you send Richard to losers in any tournament that has a bounty on him, you'll get your money. You'll get $10 back. You'll get your money back. And then if you send him home,
$100.
you get $20.
Oh.
But if nothing happens to that, his bounty doubles. So the next Friday, so this will the next Friday, and this will be in a span of a month. So because I'm not gonna, Jesus Christ, man, no, that's not gonna work. So like, let's say, so it's gonna be a month. So the next tournament, like let's say this Friday, it starts Friday. So like we'll give it like 4. It'll be a span of 4 Fridays, all right. So next Friday, that his bounty for him saying the losers will be $20, and then if you send him home, $40. So it doubles until the end. So in the end, if no one has beaten him, the bounty resets back to 10. So that's it. And then if like let's say I beat Richard, I'm the new bounty, and then Will beats me, he gets the money, and the new bounty is Will. You know what I mean? So it's always whoever beats the bounty is gonna become the new bounty. And the only time the bounty doubles is if that bounty gets first place. You know what I mean? If he keeps getting first place, it'll double. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I think it sounds pretty cool. I'm excited.
I like it.
Yeah. And it's another thing to motivate people. You know what I mean? Jamal, Black Lives Matter, hashtag Black Lives Matter, hashtag All Lives Matter. You know,
Positivity.
You know, Black History Month's almost over, so you know you gotta stop pushing me around the house, man. You can't push me in my own house, dude. But and Richard should get 20. You know what? Yeah. Damn, look at that. You just making.
Hey, if it's a whole month, why not?
Yeah, just making me spend more money, huh? So anyway, so yeah, that's a thing. But yeah, and then PHS 5. Man, PHS 5.
Free shirts for everyone.
I was hoping that shit was gonna be like the closer for Ultra, but it wasn't because shit happened.
It didn't exist.
And it didn't exist.
But it happened.
But I'm glad that the last Rambat for Ultra was what it was. You know what I mean? Was what it was. Like it was a big.
It was a nice send off.
It was like what 20 something people. You know?
Yeah,
whatever.
it was cool.
It was. I felt right. It was a good. It was. I beat Manny. But I feel like it was a good send off, man. It was a really good send off. PHS will be happening sometime in July.
I totally didn't play Jason in the last Ultra tournament. No big deal.
Yeah, you also didn't play him as Stone Cold ET.
Dude, yeah, I didn't play Jason and Sean as my 2 matches again.
Are we gonna talk about that tournament?
Some things never change.
We'll talk about that
That's
tournament.
pretty sick.
But
that was a fun tournament.
Yeah,
I liked it a
we'll
lot.
talk about it.
The DBZ setup was my favorite.
I'll tell you what we'll do when we get to the events, like shout outs.
God, there's a lot of shit
about,
this
podcast. So PHS 5 is gonna be July. I think I set a date. It's the first Saturday of July, and then it's gonna be a kickback to the old school days where there's no pot. I mean, there's no pot. Yeah, there's no bonus pots. It's just
pot outside, man.
There's no bonus pots. There's no prizes. Or maybe there'll be prizes, but it's just in the end, it's just a big ass tournament that's gonna just have a big ass pot, man. It's gonna be like $10 and or $20. 15 goes to the pot, 5 goes to the house. It'll be a mini major. Hopefully, you get a packed house, and then that money will be used, to fucking spend at Evo or something. But it's gonna happen, and it will be multiple games, man. If people show up for fucking Marvel, we'll have Marvel. It's an Evo. It's a tournament to get prepared for Evo.
If it's there, I'll
if it's
see
there,
you
if you're there, we'll figure it out, man. Maybe I'll make like a fucking page where you can register. I don't know, man, but I don't need to do that. But it's gonna happen. PHS 5. It's gonna be in July, man. See you guys there, and there's gonna be no canceling that shit. So that's like a preview to come, and for Street Fighter 5, and that's only like 2 events, man. Who knows? Emperor Cup every February. There will be
no S.
There will be team tournaments in the future, obviously. But they won't be. I mean, there'll be sorting hat tournaments, Mikados,
non-rigged sorting hat tournaments.
Maybe like since if we keep getting big turnouts, we can do like 5-on-5 sorting hat tournaments. Who knows, man? Maybe we can get some crew battles again. Going on. It's a whole new world.
A 5v5v5.
A 5v5v5. I mean, a 5v5v5 first to 3, whatever. I don't know. That's gonna be cool. I'm excited. But yeah. So besides that, I'm done shamelessly promoting TTF. Not really, because the events of this weekend. Well, before we get into events of this weekend, tomorrow, the first ever Rambat at TTF 1.1, first Rambat for Street Fighter 5. I'm excited. Hopefully people show up. I will have a guaranteed 3 setups I can provide. Hopefully the homies, hopefully Vince and Jason can provide at least 2. I know I got one.
Definitely.
If you can provide setups, it'll help out a lot, especially for casuals.
I'll bring my setup.
the mobile PC. But yeah, if you guys notice, I'm not gonna try to scumbag you guys out. That I didn't add any money to the pot this year because I can't. So this is just gonna be like a regular old tournament. There's still gonna be a point system, I guess, because I still think that Lan Diego wants to do their power ranking system. So I'll make it easy for everyone to read that hey, this player guy's 20 points, so they're the highest, so take it as it is. Obviously I will be posting results, so if they want to look at the results, they will be there. But $5 goes to the pot, $5 goes to the house. I mean, this money is only gonna be used for PS4s, and then once I hit that goal of PS4s, then I can start fucking focusing on the bigger things in life, selling everything to people, and just leaving you guys, deserting you guys, moving to Mexico.
K-Sexy will take over TTF, and we'll finally get a real tournament.
Yeah, that'll be a real good one.
Mm-hmm. K-Sexy Cup.
Just remember that all these events are happening, and there's not going to Pizza and Comics, which it totally is. I'm not editing all these things that say that I promised this much money. Where you can totally see that I edited it. Yeah,
venues to avoid, man.
I'm a good person. I'm not on the venues to avoid on SRK anymore.
That's always a good thing.
That was always funny. Now. And then so that was one
for you.
So that's happening tomorrow. LDL monthly, my note is LDL monthly. We need to push monthlies. And then Vince added, "Why did no one yesterday know about this?" So that's another thing. We already talked about that.
I mean, Rico obviously doesn't know anything, but it was more than Rico this time that didn't know. So yeah, a little strange, but everybody that's watching this knows now.
Yeah, all other events in San Diego, which is Fanboy Gaming, Dust Loop Fridays, any Smash Wednesdays, Smash Thursdays, SOS Saturdays, Con Air Saturdays. If that ever happens again, monthly is just.
Oh, that's a good one, yeah.
What's wrong? What's wrong, Will? You have something?
Yeah. Okay.
Go for it, man.
No, I was wondering, what would be the best option for PS4 sticks? Should I just buy one or do some PCB?
Okay, this is from all the posts, because a lot of the posts in the SD Fight Scene page is just about that, right? That's the main topic. Mm-hmm. And I understand people have they can't afford that shit, but in my head, it's just what it's gonna. It has for me. I said, dude, just fuck it and buy a stick, man, because it's just it'll be what's when you buy something out of nowhere, but it's kind of worth it. What's
impulse?
An impulse buy. It might be an impulse buy, but it's an investment, dude. It's a really big investment, and you don't have to worry about
shit,
man, dude.
You can't use PS3 sticks at Evo, man.
Yeah,
you gotta remember that shit.
And then if I really feel because if you think about getting those converters, what if the converter fucks up? What if the converter gets banned?
I wouldn't trust the converter.
What if you buy
if
you buy the thing you can put in your stick and you fuck your stick up? You know what I mean? I think what you should do is spend the $200 on Mad Cats how much was the HRAP, Vince? $150?
I got it on sale for 120. It's usually about $150.
It's $150 on Arcade Shop.
Yeah, but $120, you find a deal like that. That is a deal for a PS4 stick. And you don't have to worry about no legacy controls. You don't have to worry about anything. You just have a PS4 stick. So, Will, my question is that, or my answer is that you should just say fuck it and get a PS4 stick.
Okay.
Or have Rico, do a pad hack for you.
And Rico, that stick is pretty good, dude.
It works. It 100% works, and there's no problems. Nobody's more surprised than me, but it works really well.
But in the long run, I would impulse buy a PS4.
You could buy the really janky Mad Catz one for $80, man. If you really don't want to spend the money.
Let me tell you one thing.
Change the buttons out.
The Mad Catz SE stick, the little white ones, I switched the buttons, switched the stick, put an art on it. My favorite stick. I used that stick for a long time. I wish Rico didn't take mine. But that was a really good stick. Remember, these sticks are made for you to customize, to get them customize.
I kind of want to get the Vulix, the one that Robert has.
Holy shit!
420-pound one.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that thing's badass, dude.
Hey,
it's time. It's always been time.
You get your tax return yet?
Yeah, I've been had that.
It's time.
But this is more after I start my other job.
Okay. At Chippendales, yes.
But I'm gonna get.
Okay.
I'm gonna get some. I already have a cart in Arcade Shock right now.
You've been building that shit?
I can't wait until it comes in next week, man. That's all I'm gonna say.
Come on, man. But I don't know. I'm thinking of buying an H-Wrap or getting some janky converter, PCB. I don't know.
I want to buy the Shadowloo stick, but then I want to buy a normal stick so I can customize it. You know what I mean? Because if I bought the Shadowloo stick, I wouldn't want to customize it. But I don't know. But I had to buy another stick anyway for the Big Kahuna 2 prize, guys. So anyway, so 69 ounces, dude. 420 pounds, 69 ounces.
69 ounces. Yeah, it's pretty heavy.
And then also, like I said, all events in San Diego support. So like always, how we do every Monday at LDL, the San Diego Lounge is.
I'll see you guys there.
What do we call it now? Street Fighter Mondays featuring Marvel. So I don't know.
Marvel featuring SF5.
Yeah, you know, fuck it. Let's Marvel. Okay, fuck it. San Diego, Mira Mesa. Marvelous Mondays featuring Street Fighter 5. Doors open at 6:30. Tournament starts at 8, and they close at
on the dot.
And they on the dot. Around. They don't fuck around.
I almost did enter. And I'm top player privilege. So.
And doors close at 1. Doors close at 1.
And they close at 1. They'll turn the setup off.
Tuesdays, I don't know where to play yet. Make it happen. Wednesdays, if you are a Melee player or a Project M player, you can play at LDL on Mondays. Thursdays, if you like Smash 4, LDL on Monday or Thursdays. Fridays, if you like anime fighters, they Dust Soup Fridays at LDL. LDL's San Diego or the Old Salt Mines or whatever you want to call it, but you can play it there. Also, TTF is open. TTF is at my house, and we host. I've had tournaments, but we're always open, and we're open late night. And, that's another place to play at. And then Fanboy Gaming. I mean, if you want to play on the Microsoft Store, get a quick buck in, get a couple games in, and then head up to the house or to Dust Soup Friday, Fanboy Gaming, Fashion Valley. Fashion. I can't talk right now. It's like a goddamn tongue twister. Fanboy Gaming at Fashion Valley.
Perfect.
At the Microsoft Store is where it's at. And then Saturdays is always like a fucking... Because no one really knows what's going to happen on Saturday. The only thing you really know is that there's a monthly that doesn't get promoted. So
yes.
So the toss-up is you got the monthly that doesn't... No, this goes for everyone, dude. Because think about this. So the monthly is happening, and then you have Temecula, which is the SoCal Game and Comics. But...
At least that's mostly consistent,
But it is mostly consistent. But then no one really said anything about it like this last week when it happened. You know what I mean? It was a great event. It was a great turnout. If you guys weren't there, you missed out. Hyro from NorCal was there. That guy's a fucking badass.
Cool guy, man.
He's He was there. He drove back down. He was in Chula Vista. Drove back.
Unfortunately, Tong was there. That kind of sucks. But
everyone was there. I mean. Yeah. We were looking at it, 12 people. Let's see. Can someone link the bracket for me really quick? Por favor.
There was sandwiches. There was lunchboxes. It was cool. It was a really good tournament. I liked it a lot.
And comments.
It was totally non-laggy setups,
I like
people
that
dropping their phones. People throwing sticks on the ground, intentional or not. I had a lot of fun at that tournament, man. I can't wait for the next one.
Toko was there talking shit.
Toko's Yaya was there with the roast beef sandwich,
Oh my god.
Okay, so this tournament had 31 people, okay? And out of that 31 people, man, half of it was the people that drove down from San Diego, man. That's what made it a good
Ilya was there too, man.
So
Ilya was there.
So Richard was there, and then Rico was there. The first match, Stone Cold ET versus J Flow, which was Vincent and J Flow. Sauce already won 2, 3, 4. Sean was there. Manny was there. Robert was there.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Robert showed up. Toki was up there. DBK. Will. Jake was there. Ilya was there.
Jake's baby was there.
Athena was there. Who else was there? Tammy was there. Always good to see Tammy. Myself. That's the 12 people. 12 people down here rolled up there. You know what I mean? So and it was a fun tournament. I mean, besides, I guess, okay. Was the DBZ setup really fucking people up?
I don't know. I never saw anybody play on it after that. So
because all I gotta say is Hyro claimed that setup was shitty. And he lost. He took his loss. He said he took his loss. It was shitty, and he warned people about it. And then he just ran it back. He ran that tournament back and got 3rd place. You know what I mean? And I'm not going to say that the guy that Hyro lost to beat Manny also in winners, but I mean.
Yep.
Yeah. But it was a great tournament, dude.
That was the sickest tournament ever, dude. Yeah. I really did have a lot of fun there, and I really can't wait for the next one. I hope the same amount of people show up.
Yeah. And Johnny, JD, you're in here. So, bud, amigo, maybe like every other day, promote it, man. Bump it, post it.
If it's the week of it,
tell
for
people
sure.
if it's the week of it for sure, because it was the week of your tournament, and no one said anything until I pinned it, man. That's all I gotta say, dude. So and this goes for all TOs out there. As a TO, you have the responsibility to promote your event. All right.
Never underestimate how retarded the people in your scene are.
Never underestimate.
Just not show up
or can't read.
Or can't read.
But that's why already. Yeah, but also that's why I do the podcast, and when I talk and post, I mention you guys. But remember, I'm not always going to be there. It's always up to you guys to promote your. Hey, we're all busy, man. You know what? We're all busy.
It's all good. It happens.
It happens, but it's just something you got to do, man. It's just something you got to do. You just, you can find like 10 seconds in your life to do it. You know what I mean? We're all busy. We all have shit. People are in the hospital and shit, school, but it's just something that you got to do, man. But yeah. So excuse me. And if it is an event that's like happens every 2 weeks, you need to post right away, man. Because that's one thing Wasted John sucked at, dude. Is that last minute SOS and OC events suck, dude. No, they don't suck, but it's just like it doesn't give people time to know, because you already know the people that know about it are gonna show up anyway.
Yeah,
but for
the professional clubbers, man.
But yeah, the professional clubbers and all that shit. But for the people that don't know about it, like, it's always good to have it there, a reminder about this is happening. So if you're a TO and you want a successful event, it is your responsibility to post up what's going on. If people have questions, you have to answer them. If you're working as a team, so like you and Big Rig, JD and Big Rig, you run it. So if you're busy, then it's Big Rig's responsibility. You know what I mean? It's just something that you guys need to do. You know what I mean?
Consistency is important.
Consistency is important in a lot of things. That's all I gotta say, man. But that does not take anything away that event was badass, and I hope more people show up to that. It is a drive, but I mean, if you are want to play, you want to grind, you want to get it's dedication. You need that drive, you need that dedication. All right. Did something happen?
No, I just
watching porn again, dude.
I remember my bitch calling, and
is it the IHOP guy? Like, all for us? Okay.
Cool, kinda. Where do we start?
And also a little off topic. Well, not really off topic. Is that I believe at Irvine this Sunday. Right?
It's Anime Ascension, yeah.
Anime Ascension, and I believe I don't know who else. I don't know if any of the Dustloop people are going, but I do believe Toki is going.
I know Jason was going. He's been playing Guilty Gear nonstop.
So Toki will be there, and if are talking about it, maybe I can get a ride from him. But if I can't, I'm down to drive up there and hang out and watch him and support him. So this Sunday is this Sunday is Anime Ascension at Irvine. Is that UCI?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Anime tournament, and they're gonna have Revelator there apparently, and all this other, and the new BlazBlue apparently. So if you're into that shit, yeah, man. See you. I will be there. Hopefully I can get a ride from Toki, but if not, I will drive up there.
Same thing, man. It'd be nice to go, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see what happens on Sunday.
How do you spell a
But if not, tune into the stream. I don't know what the stream is. I'm pretty sure there will be a stream. But I mean, support your San Diego players. I know Toki will be there for sure. Hopefully, the other anime players fucking.
All the other anime clowns.
Go.
At least somebody,
I'm pretty sure Kevin will be there.
I hope so.
Yeah.
He's pretty good about going to stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay. So before we end up this event, or this podcast, so Will, do you have anything you want to say? Anything you want to get off your chest? Anything you want to bring up?
Ooh.
All right, time's up, man.
I don't know. I have. Nah.
Oh.
Okay, next week at the secret venue for the secret sesh. It's gonna be a new layout in
okay.
the secret room .0.
Is this what you told me and G Thrilled? Okay.
Yeah.
I like it already.
Also,
we're kicking Vince out, right?
Also, I'm not gonna be there.
Also, there's a setup in that second room, but for some reason I was just watching streams and playing Puzzle and Dragons by myself, so that was pretty sick. But I don't know, my Mika's pretty hot, so I can see why people didn't want to play.
Will we see your name in the hat, maybe, dude?
What hat?
The blue light special hat, man, for that Mika.
Yeah. Oh yeah, put me in the gutter league.
Yeah, put me in the dumpster hat.
The gutter trash.
What else? People need to get PS4 sticks like myself, because I can't tell you how many times I've tried to play a TTF on Friday, and people are trying to use like PS2 sticks, and we're like, oh, why isn't it working?
Why is my Dreamcast stick not functioning? It's like, all right, man. Like, what do you want from me? There's the reason why I bought 2 is all I can say about that matter.
Yeah, I bought 1, so I got myself covered.
And I dual modded my other one. My Vuelix stick.
All right. That's all I got.
All right. Vince, anything?
Yeah. Let's see. There's only a real thing. It's Street Fighter 5, you know, new game. Let's try not to get too upset and just start having meltdowns during sessions, and that's about it. You know who you are.
I'm banned from the secret session.
Yes, you are.
Jamal is?
Who is?
Jamal, dude.
Secret session, Shoto Dojo. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if you're banned.
Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? The Shoto Dojo is an interesting place, man. So, but shouts to Audrey and the Shoto Dojo for having a lot of deep passion for the game too. It's just I think you have to be like on a club, the wait list, you know.
Yeah, that one's pretty exclusive. There's other ones though, you know, you can mess with me about.
But it's understandable though, because he doesn't have a lot of space to work with, you know.
Yeah, what can you do? It really is a limited time thing. Deals are going fast.
Okay, so good. So, all right, so let's get to the hot part. You know, the call out and the hot or not. So, Will, you go first.
Yes. What are we doing? Hot or not?
I call out. You know, you can make it a package deal if you want.
A hot or not was that
Don't get in trouble like I did, man. It's not worth it.
Okay.
Is it Yaya's girl, dude? Want me to say it for you? Do I have to be the bad person?
I didn't say anything.
Do I have to be the bad person, dude?
I mean, I didn't. You decide. My call out is the management of the IHOP in Escondido, because I don't know why you have like on a Saturday night. I don't know why you have half a waiter and like
half a waiter,
3/4 of a cook when like you can have at least 2. And
it was not like it was dead like it usually is when we go there. There was definitely a lot of people.
Yeah, and then that's not even the. I've been there before, like on a afternoon, and I had bad service there too, and there was people there, but like, were there? I don't know.
I don't think they were.
My bitch calling is the management there for not getting their shit together, for Mocha quitting without letting me know, so I never see her again.
She told me.
Come on. I don't really want to call out the waiter for being the most inefficient man in the world.
Where do you start, man? That's the real thing with this one.
I just thought it was more funny than anything, but...
I thought it was funny. The pictures are funny.
But that's my bitch calling out that establishment.
All right.
And then what else do I got? Is that it?
Yeah, that's it for now.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
All right, Vince.
Come back to me. Yeah.
All right, hot or not, you know, the power couple of Chandler and his girlfriend, you know, hot or not, you tell me. Chandler hasn't been around for a bit, so he kind of fell off the list of hot or nots, but he was one of the original ones. The only problem is that he was not wearing the Marky Mark jacket.
But he was rocking the tank top, dude. He was rocking the tank top.
Yeah, he was.
And everybody thought the Marky Mark jacket was his.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, oh, it's right there. I'm going to have him put it on. And it was fucking Sean's jacket the whole time, man.
The last
that was so upsetting. Jacket, dude. Whatever. Yeah, anyways. Yeah, hot or not, Chandler, you know what? I'm amending it. Just Chandler for hot or not. And let's see, where else was I? Ebony Goddess of the Week, you know. We'll go with Alicia Keys. Is this the right picture? I hope it is. I hope it's not my dick. All right, yeah, this is the right picture. There's that, and the bitch calling. Oh, man, fucking IHOP, man. You guys fucked up so bad. There was a guy who only knew how to cook one meal at a time, first of all. There was a guy who didn't know how to refill fucking drinks or do anything at all. There's the same guy who couldn't carry more than one plate at a time. There was the same guy who put 16 things of cocktail sauce on there. There's the same guy.
Cocktail sauce at once. So.
There's the same guy who could not tell him to start the deep fryer for the fucking shrimp. Like, what happened? Like, I don't understand. Why could I not get a refill of fucking tropical island twist? Why did I only get like 2? I didn't want to.
What happened?
I got bottomless shrimp or whatever the fuck it's called, and I only wanted like 2. But just because of that shit, I ate like 5. Yeah. I had 5 just to spite him.
And then we left like the ones that we didn't eat there.
Dude, I didn't want to do it, and I felt so bad. I feel like I was gonna die, and I just kept eating shrimp just in spite of that. I was like, nah, fuck it, keep it coming, man. I'm not done yet. And oh man, IHOP, you guys are bitches, man. I cannot believe that shit. I'm glad I didn't have to pay for it. Is all I gotta say. Thanks for paying for my meal, Will. But Jesus Christ, dude,
Oh, man.
like
All
that
right.
place, that place. What the fuck happened, man? You guys suck. Go fuck yourselves.
Yeah, we're gonna go there again.
See you next week.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like that's gonna
That's
conclude
the
that
sad
one.
part about it, because you know we're gonna go there again.
Of course.
Yeah, the shitty thing is, I mean, there's not really any.
What else am
other
I gonna
place to
do?
go.
What am
It's
I gonna
right
do?
by
Go
the
to fucking
house.
Denny's, man?
All right, is that it, dude?
Fuck IHOP.
All right.
But yes, you're correct.
See you there next week.
All right. Okay. So my hot or not is this cosplayer that apparently had like nudes leaked, but she like cosplayed Samus.
Oh
she,
yeah,
like,
Momo-kun.
She's pretty thick, dude, and she recently
she
did
she needs help.
she recently did Chun-Li, so it's pretty. She's a. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah,
It is a photo shoot video too. It's pretty good.
yeah, she needs help, man. And by help,
It's
I mean,
a question mark. Yeah, I can't see anything. But thank
and
you for
whatever.
that.
But and by help, I mean my dick. But and then fuck IHOP, dude. Cause first of all, like we got there and then it was like 10 people, okay, 10 people deep, and only like let's say 8 people showed up or 7 people were there first, and then we're all driving from Temecula. This is what you have to understand first. We're driving down from Temecula, and the IHOP is in Esco. So we get there and then. We're like, okay, is this it? And then, Manny and Rob show up. Okay, so that's another 2. And then Hyro shows up because he wanted to eat with us. So Hyro is there. Hyro is the last person to get there. He orders his food last. He gets his food first.
And he demanded. Just taking the drink orders and he demanded food. It was
Yeah.
badass. If that didn't happen, we probably would have had to wait another hour.
He knew what he wanted too, man. He knew what he wanted. He straight up said the scramble, whatever, he wanted that shit. And then the guy... it might not be his fault because he was smiling. He was being a good sport, dude. Because we were just all tired of just being dicks. Like I had to ask for lemons like 5 times, dude. Like, and before like he gave us our check, and I still was asking for lemons. I didn't get.
We had to split the checks, and it never happened. And then we had to go
he didn't know what the fuck we were talking about. And then like the refills were terrible. Me, Vince, and Will were the last people to get our food.
I was definitely the last person to get anything.
It was badass.
I was only like Vince said, I was like maybe 1 or 2, probably just 2. But in spite of that guy, we just kept saying, keep him coming. Keep him coming.
5 things of shrimp, man.
And then in the end, I didn't finish that shit. I just left it there, dude.
I became a shrimp.
And then like we get up to leave, the fucking place is a mess. No one has cleaned any of the fucking tables. And this motherfucker that looks like necromantic wanted to fight us. And
what was up with that guy?
Yeah, he said something, and then Hyro just said, "No one says something, just walk away, dude." Because if that guy would have done anything,
no, sir, there's no problem here, man.
No, sir, there's no problem here. Just keep walking. And then fuck that. But then again, like everyone said, we will see you next week.
See you next week.
To eat or at the next tournament. And so fuck that IHOP just for now. Fuck the necromantic lookalike guy, trying to fight everyone. That guy was probably like 18, dude.
That's funny. I was actually watching Necromantic stream today.
Yeah, and he talked about IHOP. It was weird.
Come on, man.
All right.
Oh, and yeah. No, the thing about that
Take your
IHOP,
time.
there's another waiter that's like really
fucking
badass.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, it's not this guy. But then dumbass Richard was trying to tell me it was, but I was like, no, it's
Dude,
not.
he was just brown. He wasn't the same guy.
But the same guy's not even brown. He's like,
I know.
whitish.
He's brown. But it wasn't him.
See you guys next week.
All right, before we end this fucking shit fest, Will, Vince, plug yourself in. Will?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Yeah, follow me at twitch.tv/dbk_denario. I was thinking about streaming the secret sessions in the secret 2.0 layout, and I think that might be a thing. So if you want to see high level badass shit, check in.
Yeah, how laggy will that be with all the streams and people using their phones, dude?
There's only one way to find out.
And you know what? It'll be probably worth it in the end too. So.
Yep.
At least I won't be having to do net play or anything. Yeah. But maybe I'll stream myself doing survival and getting to 28. And
that's what I'm doing today, man. So let's hurry up, dude.
Because apparently Laura, you can't jump in on her because she'll
dude, you can't.
every time. And maybe I'll stream that because that's probably like the most retarded thing ever. And
So it's not
follow
the
me at
streets.
Twitter at twitter.com or at Real Will Ramos. You know, not to be confused with any others.
The fake Will Ramos.
Yeah.
Rainad.com. All right. Vince.
All right. Twitch.tv/ohmydays138. The 1 is a 1, the 3 is a 3, and the 8 is an 8. And Twitter.com/purple_cabbage_ for all the sick updates and everything that's going on in the San Diego fighting game scene and Ebony Tuesdays.
All right, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can follow me, of course, at Tank Top Fridays for your fighting game needs every Thursday night for the podcast with me, Vince, and Will. Friday nights, obviously, for TTF and any other events. Con Air Saturdays, if those ever do open up. And if I hope
so, man.
And if I have a secret session once in a while with a special guest, K Sexy, or someone that decided to come over, I'll probably stream at the Trillinami, But with that said, also you can catch me on my personal stream, which I will be playing as soon as this is over and take a shit. At Unprotected Sex, the E is a 3. I will be unlocking colors, and it will be a long journey. I will probably end up killing myself before tomorrow, and I will be starting from the top all the way to the bottom until I get every fucking color. And what's gonna happen is I'm gonna finally do it, and then next month they're probably gonna have a thing where if you just play versus mode that you'll unlock them. Hopefully it doesn't happen, but wait. I want to do it just because it'll be really cool. And you can also follow me on Twitter at Twitter /unprotected_sex. And I just post a lot of random shit, a lot of pictures. Team Mana Storm for life, Team Gotham for life, 3 Emperors
Great
for
teams.
life, and I guess as homage, Tank Top Fridays live, man, or for life. So hopefully one day when Rico's not there, we can be on a 3v3 team. If Will wants to team up with 2 shady players, or Vince wants to team up with 2 shady players, I don't know, but I'm down. But then again, everyone, thank you for tuning in. God bless the scene. Remember, everything I say, I mean it. Don't take it to the heart. I'm only saying it to better you guys. Just, prove me wrong. And just, I don't know what I'm going to say. But just, what am I saying?
I don't know.
Prove me
I
wrong.
think you're ranting.
Yeah, prove me wrong and support the scene and make it better. Make everything better. Don't stop at, don't think that you're successful. Be more successful. You're just go, be better than me, do good, and see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully, I really do hope to see you guys tomorrow for the round back.
See you Saturday, don't forget.
And then, see you Saturday. Don't forget, dude, Saturday is very important, and I already said it. Vince, Will, thank you very much, and you guys all have a good night, man. God bless.
All right. See ya.
Bye.